Hi, I'm Emmanuel and this is the Sushivid Creator Masterclass. Now this video is part of a bigger series here on YouTube where we're going to be teaching you as a creator some basics of how to start your channel, how to manage your channel, and for many more you can check out the playlist. Links shall be in the description down there below. Now in this video I'm going to be giving you the basics of editing your first video, or even if it's not your first video, and some of the tools you can use, either paid or free. Let's start. Okay, so you shot your first video and now you want to actually edit it, but you cannot just edit it first. You have to transfer the files from your camera to your computer. Now, one of the things that I think many creators do not pay attention to is your file structure. So let's say you've got your SD card from your camera or your phone and you plug it into your computer. One of the things you should really pay attention to is how you structure your files. So for me, I usually like to put the structure according to the type of video I'm making, and I always like to categorize that, subcategorize that in the folder as well. So for example, let's say I have a folder about, let's say, this phone here, which is the Mi Mix 2S. I would put that into a folder. Then in that folder, I would put the kind of video I'm making. Probably it's a camera test video, and then in that folder I would then put what kind of folders there are. So one folder for images, one folder for videos, one folder for my sequences. Now you might ask me, Emmanuel, why is this very important? Why are you wasting my time in all of these folders and folders and folders? Well, the thing is, it actually makes life very, very easy for you. So let's say 1 year down the line, 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, you want to actually come back to one specific video. It's much more easier for you to find that file because you put it into the right folder. So hence why I really emphasize, get your folder structure right. And if you do not know how to get started, I'm actually, putting a template in the description down there below so you can download it and get started on your own. So after transferring your files from your camera or your phone, if you use your phone, to your computer, and you've hopefully categorized it properly, now it's to editing. How do you start editing? What is editing and all? I'll be putting, again, check the description down there. I'll be putting links to different tutorials you can actually have a look at if you're entirely new to editing. But basically editing is very, very simple. It's taking your video, it's taking your audio file and B-roll, which is something like, when I'm talking now and I cut to an image of me holding the camera, for example, that is B-roll. It's putting all of that together into one video, and it can seem very daunting at first, but I guarantee you with practice it actually gets much more easier. Now there are many softwares you can use for this, and I remember when I first got started it was quite hard for me to actually see what is a free editing software. So first off, I'm not going to be starting free, I'm going to be starting paid. So the first most popular one I think is Adobe Premiere Pro. Now this is really nice. It's very advanced. It's got lots of features connected to the Adobe Creative Cloud, which is very nice. But let's say you cannot afford Premiere Pro here. You can always use free alternatives like HITFILM. HITFILM is a very full-featured editor as well, even though it's not got all those integrations as in Premiere Pro, but it's very nice, especially for something free. And even if you do not want to get your feet muddled in that, there are lots of tutorials online for HITFILM as well. And if you want to be a little bit more advanced, you can try DAVINCI Resolve. Now DAVINCI Resolve is mostly a color correction software, as you can see around me. Right here, it's got like all those panels down there, and you can actually control the color and everything. But it's also free, so you can give that a try. And if you're also into advanced stuff such as coloring, and it's got all this After Effects like feature in it now, you can also give that a try. So in this video, I've basically told you about most importantly, file structure. Make sure you get your file structure right. That saves you a lot of headaches, especially when you start shooting a lot of videos down the line. Also, you do not have to pay for an expensive software. There are free softwares out there that you can use to start editing. And if you want, to get started on editing your videos, I'll put some links in the description down there below so you can get started on editing the video. So as usual, check the description down there below for all the resources I mentioned in this video. And that's basically been it for this third video in the beginner section of the Sushivid Creative Masterclass. Now, if you do not know what Sushivid is, it's an influencer platform. And if you're an influencer, you can actually go to www.sushivid.com and get paid while doing what you love, which is create. And that has been it. I am Emmanuel. I shall catch you in the next video. Don't forget to be awesome. Bye.